And inside here we have the room for someone who's living with me.
Who's living with you?
Well, it rhymes with Palix Turnst.
YouTubers. We know them, we love them, and honestly, we really want to live in their houses. That's right, today we're going to be showing you what it looks like to be one of the wealthiest online celebs by taking you on some exclusive tours through the 10 most expensive homes owned by YouTubers.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.
Number 10, Casey Neistat.
$1 million. The home, however, was built in 2015 with a listing price of $3.5 million.
To be a vlogger with over 12 million subscribers, residing peacefully in my Venice Beach palace. Both of my Teslas fit nice and snug inside of my 2-car garage. Life is perfect. At least, that's what I imagine Casey Neistat feels when he wakes up every morning in his 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, $3.7 million house. Sure, compared to some others on this list, he doesn't have the most expensive place, but also, he still has 3,400 square feet of modern, open-concept living arrangements at his disposal. Plus, my personal favorite, he has a giant retractable glass wall that opens up and connects his kitchen to his outdoor area. Though his yard is pretty tiny, he does have a long lap pool for fitness training and a gorgeous wooden deck for sunbathing. I'm a little jealous, but probably still more jealous of the Teslas. Nobody needs 2 Teslas, buddy, so I'll be glad to take one off your hands. Number 9, Michelle Phan. Michelle Phan, like many other YouTubers, did not come from a wealthy background. She grew up extremely poor and moved from city to city as a child. So basically, we stand someone who's made a living for themselves and can now live in a steady home. Despite being located a block away from Sunset Boulevard, Michelle's 3,400 square foot home is hidden away behind both a long driveway and a large security gate. While the home is quite lavish overall, it's actually more reflective of its cozy, wooded surroundings. Its modern exterior contrasts beautifully with its wooden deck and light interior design, but it totally complements the glass guest house outside. The way I see it, blending contemporary decor with simplistic furnishings is always a win. Number 8, Logan Paul.
Where the tour starts in the garage.
Edgy troublemaker Logan Paul. Is anyone surprised that he wanted to flex with a $6.6 million mansion? Let's do a show of hands. Yeah, that's what I thought. At the very least, this Paul brother has taken a fairly toned-down approach to the design of his home. The exterior is rustic and natural, with ivy growing along the front and plants surrounding the entire property. It's honestly kind of gothic compared to Logan's preppy aesthetic. However, the house at large is far from modest. The 9,200 square foot abode has 7 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a large foyer, a wine cellar, a game room, and a media room, complete with a projector screen, a podcast studio, and editing desks. He also has a second house on the property that he's converted into a full gym. However, when he wants to shake up his fitness routine, he's always free to take a dip in his swimming pool or duke it out with friends in his boxing ring. Number 7, Jake Paul.
9 times, that's how fat it got. The funniest moment about all this is when my teacher said, "What happens when Vine dies?" Well, Mrs. Clark, Vine died.
One of those friends could always be his brother, Jake Paul, of course. And I'm sure the boys do have plenty of petty fights over whose home is better. At least Jake can brag about his being a tad more expensive, right? Also, with the higher price comes more square footage. With 1,500 square feet spread across 3 stories, it'd be really easy to get lost in this cathedral-like mansion, especially when you factor in the secret passageways hidden behind bookshelves. Talk about your classic Scooby-Doo episode, am I right? I can already picture the members of Team 10 chasing each other between the rooms in one of those goofy montages. Anywho, aside from 8 bedrooms, the home features a gourmet kitchen that has 4 ovens and a wine cellar, a library, a home theater, and a full gym. Of course, you can't forget the swimming pool with a spa either. Every good mansion has to have one of those. Number 6, James Charles.
I'll show you, so let's go ahead and get started with the first room, which is the sister cinema.
Even James Charles has a giant pool in his backyard. Though I'm not sure how often he would use it, since he probably wouldn't want to risk ruining one of his stunning looks. The outside of his Encino mansion also features a trampoline and a basketball court, despite the fact that he doesn't seem like the athletic type. Perhaps he's just a people pleaser. That would explain why he likes to keep a big kitchen even though he doesn't cook for himself. In fact, during a tour of his home, James said that he mostly uses the kitchen to hang out with friends at the Double Marble Islands, while eating food delivered by Postmates and snacks that come straight from his large, professionally organized pantry. If I learned anything from looking at his house, it's that James loves two things: maintaining a bright aesthetic and going wild on some snacks. Those two aspects of his personality meet in the glass door wine cellar that he keeps stocked to the brim with Coke bottles. Number 5. Gila and Ethan Klein.
So I wonder when I can tell if the street is ready, if I can cross yet. You think it's ready?
Wait.
Gila and Ethan Klein are a unique success story, having climbed their way up from tiny apartments in both Israel and LA to a $9 million mansion. Funnily enough, records indicate that the couple still owns their first 2 homes as well, which include a $780,000 one in Woodland Hills and a $2.3 million one in Encino. Maybe they just like to walk down memory lane time and again. Or they could be renting them out to people, or running Airbnbs? Who knows? Whatever the reason, we at least know that the Kleins are currently living in the most deluxe form of comfort imaginable, with a 7,500 square foot house that spans 3 floors and has 6 bedrooms and 7.5 baths. If you've watched Gila and Ethan, you know them for being complete goofballs who have a tendency of getting pretty wild. Their house comes as a complete surprise because, rather than reflecting those crazy vibes, the decor inside is light and easy. It's honestly super peaceful and serene, especially the family room that has one of those Casey Neistat style retractable walls. Number 4. David Dobrik.
Much of a funny video. It's gonna be more of just like a casual house tour type thing. Alright, ready, Liza? Show everybody my brand new house. That's my car.
If you've been on the internet at all in the last 2 years, the chances are high that you've seen David Dobrik's face at least once, even if you aren't a fan of YouTube vloggers. But what you might not suspect from taking a simple glance at that lovable, goofy grin is that David has a wallet packed tight with cash. And even though he takes full advantage of his wealth, which is evidenced by his 7,800 square foot, $9.5 million mansion, he keeps himself wholesome and down to earth. That being said, he springs for a minimalist look that reflects this aspect of his personality. His entire place keeps the focus on entertainment, meaning there's plenty of space for activities. The piece de resistance resides in the backyard, where David has an outdoor patio with a fire pit, a kitchen, a barbecue center, as well as a heated infinity pool and spa, all of which overlooks the valley, of course. How dreamy. But our upcoming home is what real dreams are made of. Prepare to be shocked and amazed at this fantastic funhouse. Number 3, the Ace family.
You gotta check this place out.
You ready to see the sickest house in Beverly Hills?
I'm ready.
The
Let's do
newest
it.
sickest house in Beverly Hills.
You guys are the first people in here.
The Ace family built their fame long before approaching the YouTube sphere, with husband Austin McBroom standing as a former NCAA star and wife Catherine Piaz previously working for Victoria's Secret. That being said, YouTube has definitely welcomed them with open arms and helped them to amass a fortune large enough to afford them a whopping $10 million home. The couple bought the house as 2 separate homes, but then they built a place in the middle to connect the 2 halves, which resulted in a gigantic 12-bedroom, 13-bathroom house. While the decor is clearly impressive, flaunting all-white furnishings and occasional dark accents, the true treasure awaits outside. Their yard is massive and fits an in-ground trampoline, a golf course, and an infinity pool large enough to ride a jet ski inside of. I can only imagine how much fun their kids have with that playground as their backyard. Number 2, Jeffree Star.
How it turned out. I really wanted something opulent, where when you walked in, you were like, oh.
If anyone's home should function as a playground for the rich and famous though, it should be Jeffree Star's. His $14.5 million home, which by the way is equal to less than Jeffree's YouTube earnings from 2019, is 21,000 square feet of elegance that drastically contrasts his previous Barbie-inspired mansion. But that's not to say there's no fun to be had here. Take the glass elevator to one of 3 floors and you may find a full gym with a built-in sauna and showers, a family room, 2 offices, a bonus room, a craft room, a wine cellar, a movie theater, a game room, and a pink room that pays lovely homage to his last house. If you think that's a mouthful, just wait till you hear about his planned expansions. Not only is Jeffree planning to build a better version of the pink vault from his last house, but he's also planning to convert a 5,400 square foot barn outside into a full salon. How one could live with all that stuff, I have no clue. Number 1, Fuze Clan.
Oh!
Finally, coming in at number 1 is a group of famous esports gamers, which are probably the least expected type of people to be living in a $30 million mansion. But FaZe has reached an astounding level of YouTube fame, with all of their channels adding up to a combined total of 40 million subs. Their little slice of paradise is located in the Burbank area, has access to a swimming pool as well as a private lake, and offers each resident a full gym, home theater, library, billiards room, spa, and game room. Plus the full recording studio basement and the spacious backyard. No doubt about it, these boys have it made. So out of all the homes on the list, which one would you want to live in most? What if you had to live with the YouTuber who owns it? Would that change your mind? Leave us a comment down below with all the hot deets. And while you're making your way down to the comment section, go ahead and drop us a like if you enjoyed the video, and hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know on the most pressing celebrity news and gossip. Catch you guys in the next one.
Just a reminder about our new giveaway. We're giving away the new iPad Pro or the new iMac Pro. The choice is yours. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, and make sure you're subscribed. It's that simple.